What is a healthy mind? Where is the mind? Where is the mind? You're all chartered accountants, supposed to know so many things. Where is the mind?
Suppose you have one.
Yes. Never mind. But let me tell you, mind is not in the brain. This is a misconception all of us have. Brain is an organ. Mind is not an organ. Mind is energy. It's consciousness. And mind is universal. The whole mind of this world is one. And we are a part of that one space, individual mind. And mind is a canvas on which your thoughts are projected. And minds meet. And minds can exchange thoughts. And as a matter of fact, we now know that you can convey your thoughts from your mind to another person's mind. This is now proven in science. They have been doing experiments in quantum physics where they produce brain waves in a person. And that brain wave can be transferred to other people if you want to do that. Similarly, people can influence others' minds. There are a lot of people who can influence others' minds. There are a lot of these people called Godmen, They influence us with their thinking. Many of them are frauds, let me tell you that. They have not come here to do any good to the society. Though of course it says, this young lady will say, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam dharmasya tadatmanam sajamiham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya duskritam. Save the good people and destroy the bad people. That doesn't happen. Bad people only grow in this country. So that's the unfortunate part. So what is happening is, we need to develop an educational system which encourages a healthy mind. The definition of healthy mind in my concept is a mind with enthusiasm to work. How many of us cross our heart and say, I have enthusiasm to work? Good, very good. What is enthusiasm to work? Okay. What is the meaning of the word enthusiasm? Okay, energy to work. En in Latin means inside. Theos means God. Enthusiasm is theos.
The energy to work will come only when you think that the working is your philosophy of your life.
Okay, very good. The real meaning of the word enthusiasm is entheos. God inside provokes you to do your work. That's what we say, Gayatri Mantra, Prachodayat. At the end of the day you say, please encourage me to do. And what is it? Real wanting to do work is different from having to do work. Now most of us are here or do our work because we want salary out of it or income out of it. We don't love our work. If you love your work, you are called enthusiasm to work, number one. So you get up in the morning and ask yourself, do I today want to go to office or have to go to office? If a child asks in the morning, do I have to go to the school or want to go to the school? Most children will say, I don't want to go to the school. But if you ask a child, do you want to go to an ice cream parlor? The child says yes. Schools have become so bad these days. Of course, they were bad earlier also. Because Alexis Carrel, Nobel laureate, said, every newborn child is a genius, only to be converted into an idiot in school. You laughed, but it's the truth. When a child is born, it's like God. So much of curiosity. He wants to know everything about this world. You go to school, you're all put into one slot. What we call as education, today's Western education, where you are all converted into robots. You have to repeat the same thing what the teacher says. I'll tell you my personal experience. I had a grandchild which was born abroad. So he was going to school there. So he's so curious about everything. And whenever he meets me, he'll ask me such questions that I can't answer. They have transferred now to India and he's going to school here. Now he won't talk to me because he says, Ajja, I have no time to talk to you because I got to learn so many things. So he was so upset one day because he went to the class and there was an exam. So he wrote, Obavanu vana keli hodidalu. You know that story about Obava? But the teacher had said, vana keli Obavanu hodidalu. Because he said, Obavanu vana keli hodidalu, he got 0 mark. So he was so upset, he went to the teacher. And the teacher said, you have done the wrong thing. You didn't follow what I said. So this is called making us robots. This is the education that we inherited from Britain. In the 18th century, industries came up. So they wanted workers in the industry who should not ask questions. They should not think. They should not have any original ideas. They should all understand something, follow that, what is told to them. And that same education, we are calling it education here. Then we say legally there is Right to Education Act. I asked the Prime Minister one day, what is the right to education? You want the bad education, child to have a right? Right to good education is a good thing. And where is the good education? Indian education of the hoary past. Look at our education, I will tell you. Even the punishment was scientific. What punishment were our teachers giving? Screw your ears. Do you know why? Tell me. Very scientific. This is all cartilage. If you screw it once, the pain will remain for a week. Child will remember, I should do that mistake again. Number two is, whenever you screw your ear, the part of the brain which is meant for memory, not mind, memory, which is called the hippocampus major, gets stimulated. Now West calls it a super yoga. Now they do not squeezing but pulling the pinna to stimulate your brain. This is called super yoga. If you go to Tamil Nadu, they have got what's called Topukaranam. Every child is taken to Pullayar temple before going to the exam. Pullayar temple is the Ganesha temple, where the child goes and does this Topukaranam, holds this and does this. Do you know why? It stimulates the hippocampus major. The memory is so stimulated that the answers come to the questions so easily in the exam hall. Very scientific, everything is scientific, but we don't want that education. We want the Western education. That's unfortunate, because most of us, if not all of us, are RNIs. You know RNIs? Not NRIs, RNIs. Resident non-Indians. We are residing in India but thinking with American mind.